Wheel pose. I'm going to preface wheel pose just by mentioning that I have a very tight low back and tight hip flexors as well. So I'm going to be cueing this pose and doing it to the best of my abilities. However, the cues are going to be more accurate than what you are seeing on my body. Still going to go through everything, so we should get the gist of it. So to begin in wheel pose, we're going to begin lying on our backs on the mat with our feet planted on the mat and our hands at our sides with the palms on the mat. We'll take an inhale, bringing our palms face down right on the outside of our ears with our fingertips pointing towards our feet. And we also want our feet to be just about hip width apart. When we come into wheel pose, we want to make sure that the thighs are wrapping in towards each other and not splaying out towards the side. So we'll take an inhale here. And on the exhale, we're going to be pushing through our heels, lifting the hips up and activating our glutes and pushing up through the hands as well, opening up through the chest. We'll take an inhale here and exhale as we slowly come back down onto the mat. Now we do have a couple of modifications. The first one being we're going to be putting our hands just a little bit wider in case our arms can't quite extend as they should with having them in close by the ears. So once again, making sure that the feet are parallel to each other and that they're in just about hip width apart. We'll take an inhale, bringing those hands, this time just a couple of inches out from the ears, still trying to wrap those elbows in and wrapping the inner thighs in as well. We'll take an inhale, and on the exhale, once again, pushing through the heels, lifting up the hips, similar to bridge pose. We'll send the hips up, opening up through the chest. Inhale here, and exhale as we slowly come back down onto the mat. Now our last variation that we can do is going to be, once we are in our wheel pose, is you can have your yoga students come up onto their toes and slowly start to walk their toes and their hands together for an even more intense back bend. That is something I'm not able to demonstrate, but that is how you would cue it. And that is wheel pose.